Hello friends, this is Satvinder Bhatia from Sukhmani Immigration Services, Brampton, Canada. I'm a regulated and licensed Canadian immigration consultant. Today's video is very special because I am sharing with you 3 important PNP draws which happened recently. So not just the PNP draws, I am sharing with you a very important news also. So please stay till the very end, and before I go ahead with this video, a humble request: if you have not subscribed to the channel so far, please consider subscribing. We talk a lot about Canadian immigration news, update, tips and tricks on this channel. If you like the video, share it with your family and friends, and don't forget to press the bell icon, because this way the video will come immediately to you as we upload. So let's get started on today's important video, which is about 3 recent PNP draws. As I live in Ontario, so always there is attachment with Ontario, and Ontario is also called an engine of immigration. So I am starting first of all with Ontario draw, which is called OINP, Ontario Immigration Nominee Program. Ontario draw, PNP draw. And before I tell you the draw, what happened in the draw, it is very important to understand the different categories which are there under the OINP. Because if you understand the categories, you will be easily able to understand the draw. So let's first look at the Ontario PNP categories. So first of all, Ontario PNP categories are divided into 3 different categories. So first category is express entry linked. Under express entry linked, you need to have a profile in the federal express entry system. If you have a profile into the federal express entry system, you can then only make a interest in this express entry. Otherwise, you won't be able to put your profile into the express entry, Ontario express entry. So it works in conjunction with federal express entry. So the second one is expression of interest. Expression of interest, you do not need profile in express entry. The third is entrepreneur stream. So entrepreneur stream, every province or territory, they always keep at least 1 or 2 options for entrepreneurs, and Ontario also has an entrepreneur option. But today I am not discussing that. I am discussing about expression of interest, because the draw came in this category. Expression of interest, as I told you, do not require a profile in express entry. Under expression of interest, basically there are 2 subcategories. So first subcategory is graduate stream, and second subcategory is employer job offer stream. So graduate stream is for those people who have graduated and done their master's degree or PhD, doctorate degree from Ontario University. So this is one of the beautiful streams Ontario has. So not only under this stream you get either master's degree or PhD degree. So you are getting a university degree, master's or PhD from a top Canadian universities, plus you are getting a chance to get the PR. So under employer job offer, I'll quickly go through. There are 3 subcategories: foreign worker stream category, international student category, and in-demand skills category. Again, I'm not going to talk about this. I am going to focus only on the masters and PhD stream. Masters and PhD stream, as I said, is one of the beautiful options. Many people I know are stuck in the express entry pool. Even with your current IELTS, you can apply for master's program. You can apply for PhD program if you have a willingness to study. So this will give you an option to get the top class Canadian degree, a master's degree which will be world recognized, and also it will give you a chance to become a PR. So master's and PhD program. Now here important thing to tell you is, under this program, in this draw, 641 people have got the chance. Of course, masters more people apply for masters. PhD lesser because it's a research oriented, so less people apply, and likewise you get less number of people in the draw. So under the master's program you got 535 invitations, and for PhD 106. Together they are 641. Now let's look at the master's program itself. Under the master's program, if you look at till now, and this is very important because this data nobody is sharing with you. So here, as I said, I have included October 25th draw also, which is the latest one, and under this you see ITA, which is till now ITA issue are 3,165. So more than 3,000 people who have done their master's degree from Ontario have got the PR. How good it is, right? You get your master's degree and you get a PR. So 3,000 plus people have got this. And similarly, if you are doing the PhD, so you get your PhD and you can also get a PR. Here till now 445 people in 2022 have got their PR. They have got their PhD, they have got their PR also. So this is about the graduate program from Ontario, OINP, and the details of the draw. Now let's move on to a province which is so small that you can hardly find it on the map of Canada. Yes, you guessed it right. This province is Prince Edward Island. PEI. In short, it is called PEI. And this province, I really like about this thing is that because this is 10th month and this is their 10th draw. They have made life very simple. They do draw every month, right? So PNP 10th draw from Prince Edward Island. As I said, that on the map it is so small that you can hardly find it. So even such a small province, but it is calling people from 3 different sides. How? It is federally. If you apply through express entry, you can go to Prince Edward Island. You can go to Prince Edward Island through Atlantic immigration program. You can go to Prince Edward Island through PNP program. So 3 options. Now let's look at the Prince Edward Island immigration options. PNP options. Under the PNP, they have simple 2 categories. One category is your worker stream, other is your entrepreneur stream. And as I already mentioned, Prince Edward Island also brings people to Canada through Atlantic Immigration Program, AIP. So that's also an option with you. And this province, already mentioned to you, they conduct draw every month. Not just they conduct the draw, they tell you the date beforehand. The date is already published on their website. So the draw will come on that date. October draw, October 20th. November draw, November 17th. They have already told you. So now let's look at the actual draw. So Prince Edward Island draw is 204 number of candidates are invited. Under the 204 candidates, under express entry and business impact, they have invited 194 people, and under the business impact category, they have invited 10. Total 204 people are invited. As I said, this is a small province, but do you know this small province till date has called more than 1,463 people. This is just the PNP. Remember, this is just the PNP. Atlantic also they are calling people. Federal also they are calling people. So such a small province, but you know what? Very focused on immigration. So let's move on to another province, which is BC PNP. Now, as I said in the starting of the video, very important announcement. This announcement, either people are not telling you because they don't know. Like TikTok stars, they don't know about this thing, right? Either they are not telling you, or if they are telling you, they are terrifying you. They are not telling you the reality. So I will share that reality with you. BC PNP Draws Frozen. Little shocking? Yes, it is. BC PNP draws are frozen. Your question will be when this happened. So BC PNP draws are frozen starting October 12th. October 12th last draw happened. It will be froze till what time? It will be freeze till November 16th. Now what is the reason behind this? The reason behind this froze or freeze period is that because knock codes are changing. And I told you 6 months before, knock to tier. Remember my video? If you have not seen, I'll share the link with you, knock to tier video. So knock codes are changing. Knock codes change every 10 years, every 5 years, there is a revision. So 2016 knock code is there, now 2021 knock code is coming up. To accommodate those knock codes, BC in the back end is making those changes, and that's why there is a freeze period. So nothing to worry about. BC need people. Don't get shocked. Oh my God, what will happen? BC is no more inviting people. The reality is because of knock codes, this temporary freeze is there. So the same information is provided by BC government website. I am not saying anything from my side. Right here, all the information is in front of you. So moving on to the actual draw, which was last draw, October 12th. So October 12th draw, as you know, BC does the draw every Tuesday. Every Tuesday they have a draw. If Tuesday is a holiday, it moves on to Wednesday. So October 12th draw, BC draws are always in two parts. One part is the general draw, the other part is the targeted draw. So here is both draws information. The general draw information is right here, and the targeted draw information is right in front of you on this slide. So here you have the targeted draw information. To understand better, here is the analysis. So total BC has invited 372 people. 372 people, out of 372 people, 320 are under general draw. And remaining people, which are 52, are under the targeted draw. So under the targeted draw, out of 52, 25 are ECE, early childhood educators, and remaining 19 are from the healthcare sector. 4 people are also invited from as a healthcare assistant, and 4 are also invited as veterinary doctors and animal health technologists. So this is the complete detail about the October 12th BC draw. Now, BC has already on their website clearly mentioned the kind of people they need, and they have mentioned they need technology people, they need healthcare people, they need early childhood educators and veterinary doctors. Very clearly mentioned everything. Moving on to the snapshot. Total how many people BC has called till date. So draw by draw, date by date, every information right in front of you here. So all the information is in front of you. You see most of the draws, either 4 or 5, depending upon the number of Tuesdays, right? But October there will be only 2 draws because freeze period is on, and that freeze period is because of change of knock codes. So till now BC has called more than 8,000 people. 8,000 people. Mostly Ontario tops. Ontario is followed always by BC. So that's the first kind of province right after Ontario. So if you want to discuss anything about your visa, immigration or citizenship needs, you can make an appointment with our office. Our office is located, one and only office is there in Brampton, and email ID and phone numbers are shared right here with you. Very important thing. If you have not subscribed to the channel so far, please consider subscribing, and thank you very much for watching the video. Thanks.